We got Dirty over here doing our picks again. He's waving. All right, so let's go ahead and start this off.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. We have Cleveland Browns at Baltimore Ravens. Should we really discuss this game?
No.
Okay, Baltimore.
Yeah.
Let's have it. Next game, Carolina Panthers at the Atlanta Falcons. I didn't like the way Carolina played last week, so I don't have any confidence in picking them, so I'm going to have to take Atlanta.
Yeah, it's a safe pick.
They're looking good, too. Let's have it. Next game, New England Patriots, who are coming off of a 2-game losing streak, are going against the Bills, who are on a 2-game win streak. Who do you like?
I really want to say Buffalo, but that running game really scares me.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking I'm going to have to go with the New England Brady's here.
You know what? I agree with you. I don't think New England's going to lose 3 in a row, although I would love to see that happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go Buffalo.
All right. I'm going to let you have this pick.
All right, so last week I made a stellar pick and took Minnesota over whoever the fuck it is.
49ers.
The 49ers. I couldn't tell because I didn't know who was playing because Minnesota was just dominating that game. But yeah, Detroit is looking like some serious hot doo-doo. It's a division game, and I think I'm going to have to roll with Minnesota on that confidence they got going on. So, yeah, 62% of you out there can kiss my ass because I think Minnesota takes this game.
I like the pick. If you beat the 49ers, I'm picking you. Ooh, next game, interesting. We have San Diego Chargers, who only put up 3 points last week against Atlanta, and they're traveling to Kansas City to take on the Chefs.
I think the Chefs make Phillip Rivers retire.
I want to say retire, but you know what? I actually do like the Kansas City pick, so I'm going to take Kansas City.
Oh, God.
Ooh. Next game, we have the Seattle Seahawks, who should be 1-2, playing the St. Louis Rams in this game. Divisional, by the way.
Yeah.
I actually like St. Louis.
I think I'm going to have to agree with you there. I think Seattle has one that's coming to them.
Oh, you know it.
Because somebody take a warrant out on Seattle because they stole one last week. But
Who did St. Louis play last week? They like the Bears.
The Bears, yes.
But
and Chicago didn't look all that hot against them either. So.
Nah, but you know it's those divisional games that go either way. But I actually like St. Louis at home. Oof. A game I'm not really looking forward to as a Jets fan. We're hosting San Francisco 49ers. I'm going to have to take the Jets. That's my team I'll pick against them. But let's have it.
Well, you got a San Francisco who's coming off a very bad loss. You got the New York Jets who's coming off a scandalous win.
Scandalous. They gave us that game, basically.
Yeah, but I think if it's in San Francisco, then San Francisco wins. But I'm going to roll with the Jets.
My man.
I gotta feel this. The Sanchez needs to step up, and this is the game for him to do that. You know, with Revis out, it's enough.
Yeah, that hurts. That hurts.
It hurts on your defensive side, so I got to be in a high-scoring game if the Jets can keep up. But I got the Jets getting the upper hand because Nick, I can't kick a field goal, and Dallas Folk actually seems to produce for you, and I think that's what it's going to come down to.
A field goal?
Yeah, I think it's going to come down to a field goal, and it's either going to be David Akers and Nick Folk, and right now both of them are money. So.
This is me just going on voice my opinion. I'm a Jets fan. I don't like our chances playing San Francisco, not having Revis, and Sanchez hasn't proven anything to me about why he's even playing first in the first place. Granted, I don't want Tebow to play with us in the first place, but Sanchez has got to play better. And then San Francisco has a pretty good defense. We have a pretty good defense. This could be low scoring. We have the Tennessee Titans against the Houston Texans. I like the Texans. They are balling.
I do like the Texans. I'm interested in how Matt Schaub's going to play.
Divisional game, granted.
I wish this particular pick'em would allow you to leave a game out because this would actually be the one I'd leave out because Tennessee's coming off of a really high-spirited win.
4 o'clock games. Miami Dolphins at the 3-0 Arizona Cardinals.
Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, every part of me says Arizona because I think Arizona is legit. If they lose this game, we're gonna have something to talk about next week.
Definitely.
But yeah, the Arizona Cardinals.
You know what?
Kevin Cobb showed Mike Vick what it's all about. Yeah.
You shouldn't have get rid of me. Anyway, I like Cardinals. Next game, an interesting game.
Yeah.
Cincinnati Bengals at the Jacksonville Jaguars.
I'm sorry to say, Cincinnati is balling.
They are.
Maurice Jones-Drew can run 1,000 yards Sunday, and I still don't think he's going to keep up with the 2,000 yards Andy Dalton's going to throw. So, yeah, Cincinnati.
You know what?
And that's without a run game. Cincinnati ain't got nobody that's really toting the ball for him like talking about. Andy Dalton, he's just, I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
No, I like Cincinnati too. They did play. They beat Washington at home. An interesting divisional game.
Chocolate.
We have Chocolate Raiders who just beat Pittsburgh.
Ooh.
Are traveling to Mile High to take on Peyton Manning and the Broncos. I actually like Chocolate.
Two minds. I really do think alike. Two great minds. I think Peyton scamming really is that. He's a scam. I don't
But
think
granted, let's before you go into that, let's break something down. Ben Roethlisberger did throw over 300 some yards and 4 touchdowns on Oakland.
In a heartbreaking loss, he was still a fantasy stud.
I know.
I think Oakland is going to be playing with a little bit of sense of urgency, if you will. You know,
Mhm. I mean, they're just coming
Yeah.
off a win against
and
Raiders.
they beat a legit team, and that was after Hayward Bay goes down and all that Janikowski's money like usual. So yeah, I got Peyton Manning failing, Willis McGahee not producing, and Denver's defense being slack. So yeah, Chocolate.
Chocolate, let's have it. All right. The next game, we have the winless New Orleans Saints.
Who that?
Yeah. Where you at? Nate? That nation. Get your brown bags ready again. Prepare to be the Aints once again. Are going to Green Bay to take on a pissed off Packers team. It is not looking good for the Saints, dude.
Right. Green Bay could be pissed off all they want to. Bottom line is this. All right, they're 1-2. Maybe they should be 2-1. That ain't our job to decide. What it's our job is to analyze and break this down. Okay, if Green Bay is so pissed off, then why the hell did they only put up 6 points in that game to begin with? A game that they should have taken Seattle
And wiped the floor with them.
and made their head touch every piece of anything in that entire stadium last week. You failed. You suck. You're not Green Bay that we're used to seeing. And quite frankly, I really don't understand why 89% of you are taking Green Bay, because Green Bay's going to lose this game.
Really?
New Orleans at 0-3, they have to win. This isn't a must-win situation for Green Bay. Green Bay can bounce back. New Orleans is playing for everything right. No head coach. Jonathan Vilman's gone. Drew Brees is sitting there trying to play everybody's position but his own. It's time that Drew Brees steps up and gets one win for the season.
And you think it's over Green Bay?
And it's over Green Bay.
So you're taking New Orleans?
I'm taking New Orleans on
Dude.
an upset pick.
I don't like the way the Saints have been playing, dude.
But the only reason I take New Orleans is because New Orleans is able to put up 30 points a game versus Green Bay right now. I think the most that they've scored in a game might be 24 points, maybe. Maybe. I know the other night they scored 6 points. Or 7 points, I'm sorry. They scored 7 points.
You're almost talking me out of my Green Bay pick, dude. But I'm going to have to roll Green Bay, dude. In my opinion, I just think New Orleans is saying, fuck it. We don't know what we want. We don't know what to do. And no matter as hard as they try, they just cannot win games. And I think...
Lambeau at that.
And
So
yeah,
that's a hefty pick. That might be one of the slugs I take. But I got a feeling that who that is going to figure out who it was. Maybe.
Well, I'm rolling Green Bay. Let's move on. Washington Redskins are traveling to Tampa Bay. Take on the Bucks. You as a Dallas fan?
Me as a Dallas fan, I have to tell you, I'm effing terrified of RG3. And it's the reason why I'm not like totally terrified of it is because he doesn't quite yet know what to do in those game situations. He doesn't really know how to rally his team together. Like when they lost to the Rams, there's no way a veteran seasoned quarterback would have ever let their wide receiver make stupid calls like that where he throws, However, Tampa Bay doesn't. Tampa Bay's a Pop Warner team right now. RG3 can have his way with them. I mean, their defense is okay.
So you like Washington?
I like Washington over Tampa Bay. I mean, Tampa Bay's defense is okay, but it's not that great.
You know what? I like Tampa Bay, dude.
Yeah.
Because this is my take. Tampa Bay, awesome defense.
Yeah.
I mean, the game y'all played with them last week was low scoring. It was close, and it came down to the wire.
We don't count though, because
I
we
know.
can't even spell
But see,
offense
Tampa
right
Bay,
now.
Tampa Bay home with the Giants.
Yeah.
They,
I mean, it's
they,
Tampa
they,
Bay's.
they have. Look at this. The reason why I'm taking Tampa Bay, and I didn't take my Green Bay pick. The reason why I'm taking Tampa Bay this week is because look what they did to Cam Newton in Week 1.
True.
Cam Newton likes to tuck and run the ball. That's what RG3 likes to do.
Yeah.
And
But the thing,
and they held the Panthers to like 11 yards rushing.
the thing about Cam Newton though is Cam Newton likes to tuck the ball, but he doesn't like to pass the ball. It's going to come down to defense, really. Who's going to stand up and who's not. But I mean,
And I like Tampa Bay's defense.
Yeah. I hope they win though, because
Yeah, you don't want
I
Redskins.
need all NFC East teams besides Dallas to lose.
All right. Well, so you take Washington, I'll take Tampa Bay. Let's go on this game. I'll let you have it.
I'm not even.
You don't even have?
I'm a Dallas fan, so just know that the check is going on Dallas, but I'm not talking about this game.
Well, actually, I like Dallas. They're at home, and the thing with the Bears though is they have a good defense, but Shea Cutler has not been worthy of winning a game.
No, he really hasn't.
And I do like y'all's defense. You guys have a good defense.
defense.
I think this will be a tight game, and it's going to come down to last minute. And I
Yeah.
think y'all will have the upper hand. I'm going to take Dallas. I know you're taking Dallas.
Jason Witten, if you can hear me, just sit on the sideline, man. I love you. I do.
But no more false starts.
Just no more false starts. And if you ever drop a wide open touchdown pass like that again, I will drive my happy ass to Cowboy Stadium and we will have a talk. Okay? Just sit down for a couple weeks, reevaluate the shit. Moving on.
Moving on. In the last game, we have the game that you probably don't give a shit about.
Yeah. Well, actually, I do give a shit about this game, and it's.
I mean, you don't care about either team. We have
No,
we have the New York Giants at Philadelphia Eagles.
And I think my chances, honestly, because the history repeats itself every time Dallas in particular beats the Giants during the regular season. The Giants always knock us out before we hit the playoffs or whatever. I think our chances of beating Philly are way greater than they are beating the Giants second time around. So I'm actually going to go. My pick is going to be the Giants, but I really hope the Eagles
That's what you're hoping.
win in a stinker because I need the Giants record to be shitty.
Well, I'm gonna have to go with the Giants just because, you know, I don't think Mike Vick is gonna be he's gonna be out of a job soon, man. I don't even know why Andy Reid has so much ass love for Mike Vick, but this dude has thrown like what 6 interceptions so far this year. He hasn't rushed for a touchdown that I know of. He ain't playing like the Mike Vick that we knew back when he was playing for Hot Atlanta. He ain't like that. He's getting old, man.
He's not even playing like the Mike Vick we knew that took over Kevin Cobb's job.
No,
and
he's not.
With OCU Muir and Justin Tuck,
they're going to contain that.
Destroying his rib cages. This could, quite honestly, along with Phillip Rivers, be the game that retires Michael Vick.
Well, my tiebreaker on this, I have the Giants winning 27-23. But, like I said, Mike Vick, dude.
The only thing that saves Michael Vick is LaShawn McCoy and Deshaun Jackson. That's it.
That's it. And the thing, like I said, Mike Vick, he's getting old.
And
He's not playing like the Mike Vick that we knew.
And that's if he's smart
back when he was on
enough.
the cover of Madden.
Yeah.
Like, what, 02?
Yeah, and that's if he's smart enough to kill the play and just hand the ball off to
Because
McCoy.
if not, he's going to get killed because that O-line is not giving him any help.
No. I mean, your entire offensive line is
Hot garbage.
practice team squad right now.
Mm.
So
That's it for our picks. If you haven't, subscribe to my channel, and I'll post a link in for his channel so you can go sub to him. Dope ass musician right here. Go check him out.